As we start with the Iowa Democratic Party finally releasing the first results of last night's caucuses after what organizers call a coding glitch, and that caused a big delay. Good evening. I'm Steve Rabel.
I'm Monique Mingalava. Now, first returns are good news for Mayor Pete Buttigieg and Senator Bernie Sanders. With 62% of precincts reporting Buttigieg would receive nearly 27% of the state's delegates. Sanders, a close second, 25%. Elizabeth Warren is in third with 18%. The presidential campaigns moved on to New Hampshire, while Iowa's Democratic officials are sorting out that epic meltdown. In the midst of uncertainty, the candidates are trying to make the best of it.
What an amazing night we had last night. I'm someone that thrives in chaos.
Obviously, I am disappointed. I suspect I could speak for all the candidates, all of their supporters, and the people of Iowa.
President Trump also weighed in on the caucus results, calling the whole incident an unmitigated disaster.
Well, the debacle at the Iowa caucuses is being closely watched here in Washington. In 2020, for the first time, local Democrats will not hold a caucus to pick a nominee. KYRO 7's Graham Johnson is live in Seattle, and Graham, for decades, we've had caucuses in May.
Yeah, in May, it's so late sometimes, Steve, that a nominee has already been picked by the time people here can weigh in. This time we're having a primary in March, just a week after Super Tuesday. And like all the other elections we have here, it will have ballots you can either drop off in boxes like this or mail back, which means the Iowa caucus debacle won't happen here. The chaos at the Iowa caucuses, caused by a coding error in a precinct reporting app, today brought an apology from the head of the state Democrats.
That's why what happened last night is simply unacceptable.
The first results came just a few hours ago, but they were expected last night.
The roadies are cleaning up, and we have not one single result.
There's no other way to put this. This is a disaster.
Today, I asked the head of the Washington State Democrats, Tina Podlodowski, how the Iowa mess ranked in her range of nightmares.
I think it's an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Like Iowa, Washington has a long caucus tradition, but here they've happened much later. Here's one West Seattle precinct in May 2016.
I'm here because of Bernie.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
But starting this year, there will be no Democratic caucuses. Washington's presidential primary, which has long been nothing more than a meaningless beauty contest, will now decide how the state's 107 delegates will be apportioned. Podlodowski says that eliminates Iowa-type caucus problems and makes it easier for voters to help pick a nominee.
The principle of making sure that everyone has their voice and every vote is counted in Washington state, I think will give us the biggest turnout ever in a presidential primary.
The primary will be March 10th, just a week after Super Tuesday.
People will still be looking for delegates. It will not be over by then.
We printed out this sample ballot to show you what to expect. Democrats will be able to pick one of these candidates here. Republicans can pick President Trump. Now, I should note, this is a copy of the envelope that you'll need to sign and date, and you will also have to declare that you're either a Democrat or a Republican. You can look for these ballots in the mail sometime after February 21st. Live in downtown Seattle, Graham Johnson, KYRO 7 News.
So as Graham mentioned, it's been a decades-long effort to switch the state to primaries. Voters created the primary with a state initiative in 1989, approved by the legislature that same year. Well, the major political parties, especially the Democrats, continued to resist honoring the primary results. It wasn't until last year the party's Central Committee voted to start using a hybrid system. It uses the presidential primary to apportion delegates, then caucuses and conventions to select which delegates will represent the state.